Hey, what is up guys, it's Double S here, and I'm doing my first trailer breakdown for Call of Duty Zombies Revelations sneak peek. Now, before we get started, I wanted to get out of the way where I've been for the last week and a half. I have been offline, and some people have noticed this. I've gotten a few messages from a few of my friends saying, why haven't you streamed lately? And I've just been doing a lot of multiplayer recently, and I didn't want to stream that because I'm not exactly a multiplayer buff. I have no idea what I'm doing online for multiplayer. I just wanted to get that new Black Market camo, that Underworld camo that just came out, and that's where I've been recently. But now that that's out of the way, then that's where I've been. I should be back online within a few days. Hopefully I'll have that camo and I'll be able to do some more zombies. And yeah, so let's get we're gonna start off here and we're gonna watch the trailer. Now, I've already seen this and I've already been way amazed by this, but if you haven't seen this trailer yet, you're in for a real thrill, in my opinion. But here we go. Here's the trailer.
Unimaginable evil manifests all around us. So much of the past has returned, but what of our future?
We put our fates in the hands of a madman. Truly, we have reaped what we have sown. Mein Gott, what have I done? Stop it, Edward. Breathe. Marxist!
We'll fight side by side, back to back, even if it's for the last time.
Alright guys, how'd you like that trailer? I thought it was pretty amazing. In my honest opinion, there's a lot in that trailer that I've seen, and I took several snapshots, and we're going to go over and do a breakdown of this trailer. We're going to start here from the beginning, so I'm going to go ahead and push back on my viewer, and then we're just going to go ahead and click play. We got the M for mature, obviously, and then we're going to go ahead and keep going through, and then it says every story has a beginning. Now, as it says this, there are a few image flashing. We're going to go ahead and pause here, and we're going to go back and look at the first image here. I took a still screenshot, and this, to me, I can't really tell what this is the first one, and I can't really tell what it is fully because the words are obstructing so much of my view. It looks like we're looking through a fencing kind of thing. If not, it's part of the map. I'm not too sure. But my first guess initially was it's a moon pad, a moon helipad, lunar pad, or whatever it's called. And that's what it looked like to me at first. And then I'm also seeing what might be just Duraz and Draha. We're seeing the rocket pad area. And that's the door that closes, the giant door. So it's any of those possibilities. If you guys see something else, leave a comment below. Let's go to the next image. We got a clear image here. And that is definitely Shangri-La. My voice is breaking, I apologize. That's definitely Shangri-La. That's the little panel that you can spin around to get part of the Easter egg done. And if you're wrong, you're trapped. Or I forget what happens. It's been so long since I've done that Easter egg because you need 4 players, and I only ever really play with myself and 1 friend. So, that's amazing to see. We got Shangri-La. So, possible remake. I'm going to be saying that a lot. This video could be evidence to, the remasters coming back. So let's go to the next photo here. And it looks like a power room. It would be a power room area. I can't really place it anywhere. If I were to say anywhere, it would probably be Kino. It looks like right behind the stage, you would go to the back and there would be a switch there. That's my first opinion on it. I'm sorry about I was taking these photos with my phone, and I got a little bit of I took pictures way too fast, and I forgot to take away these structures too. This is the product placement here, guys. This is where I got the original video, the official Call of Duty Black Ops Treyarch Revelations. Treyarch, don't take this video down. Fair Use Copyright Act, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and go to the next video. So this is probably from Kino. Could be from the new map though. Now this is definitely from Kino. You can tell that's a Kino chandelier right there in the dead center, and then beyond the chandelier you got this giant white screen. You see what looks like kind of a stage right there out in front. So this is definitely a Kino screenshot. So let's go to the next still, and that is clearly people thought this was the moon biodome, but if you look close enough, you can tell it's grayed out, and that is definitely from the giant and or Doris. So that's definitely what that is. Let's go to the next still. Many people can argue this is the house that we're going to be going to, but I could also argue that this might be, it might be Shenonuma, because there's a shack that's like coated with trees around it, and it's wooden shack. It's the right kind of feel, in my opinion. So this could be the shack from that map. So let's go ahead to the next one. I accidentally pressed play on that because the play button's in the middle there. Don't get alarmed, guys. Your video's not paused. But anyway, this to me, it's really hard to make out in my opinion, but to me, I'm seeing right there, like right above the word has, you can kind of make out a figure. It kind of looks like a ghost from Buried. I'm not lying there. It kind of looks like that. My eyes could just be playing games on me. I am not sure. It also looks like it could be, and this is just a right off the spot kind of like reaction to it. Kind of looks like the stairway in Varrock's. No, I'm wrong. There's no way. I was just getting that because the bottom corner looks like hospital tiles, in my opinion. But I can't really, I can't really get anything else from the map. So I'm gonna say Buried is what it's from. If not, it's from the new map. So you know, if I'm wrong, it's from the new map. It's from the new map. So let's go to the next one. This one to me, I might have taken it accidentally from the previous shot. I might have accidentally blended. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, so this gray looking outline structure that's covered the screen is there. There's the moon. That, you know what? I'm actually looking at this. I'm kind of seeing the Tower of Babel. I'm kind of seeing that. I'm kind of seeing the cornfield. That's sad because I'm seeing transit. I mean, I personally liked. I was okay with the map. It's not my favorite. It's still my least favorite map of all maps I've ever played. But it kind of looks like transit. And I'm not gonna lie. If there was a transit remake without the fog and without the, what was the guy called? The Avogadro. I would probably play it, and I appreciate it and like it. You know, just because it's at the bottom of my list of my top favorite or my least favorite maps, just because it's at the top of that list, or at the bottom of all my favorite maps. I mean, I would still play it. I mean, I play it because it's a map. You know, it's fun to play. It's fun to like just explore it. You know, I mainly go on there, get set up with perks and weapons, and I go to Notch. So let's go to the next segment. This title fades, and then we go into what looks to me like Origins, the trench area, and it says not actual gameplay footage in the corner of the screen there, but it looks like Origins. Up here in the corner, it almost looks like a robot's foot came down, but it's not a robot's foot. It's just lighting above the trenches. So I mean, it could be again from the new map, because it says not actual gameplay footage. That makes me think it's from the actual new map. So, you know, it looks exactly like Origins. So we don't know. There could be a possibility they're bringing back a lot of great elements from the past maps that everybody loved. So, and I'm not including that transit that nobody loved. So let's go to the next thing we see. And the next thing we see, clearly you can make it out. There's two pillars, the stairway. If you look at it at the right angle, it's definitely notched on Toten right there. There's no way. There's even a hole in the upper ceiling. This is completely notched. I don't remember that's the exact stairs that what they look like. I think that's what they originally looked like though. I could be wrong, but this is notched. This is fully notched. And in my honest opinion, it looks updated. It looks remastered. Remastered coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to the next segment. I apologize, guys. I don't have a professional recording room, and you probably just heard that motorcycle passing by my house. So anyway, let's go ahead to this next segment here, and we can clearly see this is Mob of the Dead. You got the cell house sign. We have what looks like a zombie barrier with barbed wire all over the place. That's definitely Mob of the Dead feel. And again, this could be bringing back elements, but in my opinion, this is definitely Mob of the Dead. So it looks really, really nicely rendered. I don't remember what the original cutscenes were. I'm gonna have to go back and watch them, but to me, this is Mob of the Dead. So let's go to the next segment of this trailer. I'm gonna be honest with you with what I see here. Now, this is a reach, and it's also a strong possibility of what's going to happen. Before we do this, I want to tell you guys what I think Revelations is. Revelations is going to be a bunch of the old maps, not remastered, in one pack. Now, this is my second theory. I was making a custom map for World at War a couple of years ago when I got my hands on the mod tools, and I started making a map. It started out with you're in a room with a linking pad in the center of the room, and you had 4 doors you could buy. Each door led to a different area from an old map. So I had one door going into Nochtron-Toten, I had one door going to Kino, I was going to have a door go into Ascension, and then I was going to have a door that led to a brand new area that was going to be released on Black Ops 3. But I never finished it because, I forgot about the map. My mod tools, I basically failed, to say the least. And I was going to go to a brand new area on Black Ops 3, but I couldn't really remake anything. So, but you can see here we have Takeo, and he's standing in what looks to be a forest. Now, let's say that this is taking that idea that I have to a whole new level. He's in a teleporter pad. If you look in the background, you can see a Bowie knife. It looks to me like a Bowie knife. I don't see Juggernaut next to it, but it looks like a Bowie knife. You can see that there's like a row of what looks like either tombstones or chairs on one side, and we can assume on the other side as well. There's also a zombie barrier in the back. If you look up high, there's balcony right there in the dead center. You got a light shining through. To me, this is Kino, guys. This is a straight Kino remake, remaster, but there's a catch. I think this is part of the new map, and I think the new map is taking place in the players' heads. Not that it's a game, but it's taking place in their heads, and it's broken. Like the campaign mission with, I think it was Sarah Hall, was her name, where you went into her head and everything was broken. There was trees growing all over the place. They were in the forest, and the forest is represented by their programming. This is how much I played the campaign. I played it once. I didn't understand anything. I replayed it for the zombies portion. I still didn't understand anything. But anyway, I'm seeing Kino overgrown by the forest, and I think this is part of the new map. It's not a remaster, it's not a remake, it's part of the new map. We revisit old maps in this new map, and I think that would be amazing, guys. I'm gonna have a video on this later, trust me. But anyway, let's go ahead to the next segment here and get past this. And this is to me, this is a new area. I haven't seen this before. At first I looked at it, I saw what looked like a ritual table with the skull on a table. It looks like there was wax melting by it. I'm not sure. But in other words, this to me is like a new area, in my honest opinion, and I don't see exactly where this would be from. So this is definitely part of the new map. Let's go to the next image here. Now this is way definitely part of the new map. We've never seen this before. We have this circular kind of arc going around with the Origins kind of font on it, so this is definitely a new kind of thing. We got the skull coming out of the wall. It looks like there's a frozen skull right below it, frozen in a block of ice. I might be wrong there. It kind of looks like a really bad rendered image, so hopefully this is not actual game footage. That's terrible. I'm not really getting anything else from this. It's way too bright here on the left hand side. It's way too blurry too, so I can't really make anything else. So let's go to the next image here. This looks badass. This looks like something that would be in Shangri-La, in my opinion, because what I'm seeing here is a skull of a monkey. And I know what you're saying. It's a big ass fucking skull. What monkey do we know that's big and just big? I would say this is the skull of the Cosmic Silverback, in my opinion. It's my opinion. If you don't want it, don't take it. But it also looks like that it's been modified a little bit. And there was also comments in the video, of Treyarch's video, saying that it might be the skull of the Spider Boss in Zetsubou Oshima, but I'm not really seeing that. The Spider Boss, spiders don't have skulls, as far as I know. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, it's the spider skull. But if it's true, if spiders don't have skulls, then I'm going with the Cosmic Silverback. Either that or something Apothicon, and wow, just wow. Okay, so let's go to the next photo. Okay, this reminds me of this element. What's happening here? The rocks floating up into, it looks like it's forming a structure. It's just like the teleporters in Origins, where you would go to an Origins site, and you would press square to use, and the teleport would build itself. This is what this reminds me of, and I can't really get anything else from this photo. It kind of doesn't have anything else. The black background's all blurry. Can't really see anything. So, yeah. So this might be a portal. So it's kind of cool. Let's go to the next little thing. This I can't really tell what this is. I would place it at Origins, to say the least, but it most certainly is definitely, in my opinion, part of the new map. If I were to place it anywhere, it would be Origins, but it's got to be part of the new map. I can't really tell what anything is here. It's just yeah, most likely part of the new map. Let's go to the next image here. This is definitely either Origins, or they're bringing back the elements of generators, guys. That would be kind of interesting to see. We haven't seen generators really too much incorporated into Black Ops 3 Zombies. You can see it says Generator 3, Station 3, and you know, that's just like Origins, so this could be still from Origins. But the last time we saw generators were really Zetsubou Oshima, and it wasn't really generators per se, because once you got 2 of them on, you can get them on permanently. So it wasn't, you know, too much generator, like it was just 2 power switches. But it looks like they're bringing back the generator system, guys, if this is part of the new map. I can't really tell what's on the left-hand side of this photo. It just looks like snow-withered area, so I can't really tell. It's kind of hard to see. But let's go to the next segment here. This is kind of cool. To me, this is 2 different things. It looks like probably a place where you would either collect the staffs, or you would build the staffs, or now you could see it's riding down that shaft there. I don't know what you're seeing right now. I'm looking at a still image. You guys are looking at, you know, the video. You can see it, like it does a close-up, and then it rides down what looks like a long, like, pillar kind of thing. So I'm thinking this might be an extreme close-up of a original staff, because you got to remember, the Origin staffs weren't the original. They were copies. They probably had, you know, several changes than the originals did for Max's taste in several things. So he probably didn't make them exactly the same. So this could be an Origin staff, or this could be original staff. That's what I'm trying to say. So that would be pretty cool. It's interesting. It would back up what Jason Blundell said about, you know, the staffs will be returning. We'll be seeing them again. Let's go to the next little segment here, and that's you can. I don't even need to say what this is. You guys know this is Mob of the Dead. Body bags, you know, barbed wire over there on the side, and then you got a chain. It's definitely Mob of the Dead. It at least the feel of it. So they're bringing back this element and or Mob of the Dead. Next one. If you look closely here behind Nikolai, you can see what looks like a dragon moving. So this is probably from Goat Kenobi. If not, the dragons are returning, which would be pretty interesting to see. This is Durazdraha. Look at that. And this is a different view. This is from the other side, opposite to where the stairs are coming, where you come down into the place. You're on the other side of that, where on the right hand side here would be the wall where the dragon is. On the left is where you would build the shield. Right in front of us, we're looking towards where the whoop bow area would be. And then of course we have the pyramid in the center, and it's all broken. It's literally all broken. There's a hole in the ceiling, which, you know, from what it looks like, that's not what I would see, you know, if I were to break a hole in the actual wall of Drazendra. That's not what you would actually see. You would see buildings, but you know, this could be a different kind of take on a Drazendra, a different universe kind of thing. So yeah, let's go to the next segment here. And okay, this is just Richtofen. He seems like he's in pain. Then we see Origins, the Origin statue, the Primus statues, I guess, and it kind of looks like this area. It's a little new. It kind of almost looks like, you know, I want to say that place in Buried where you would go down the Tobacco Punch, but we know that these weren't there originally, so this is probably part of the new map. So the next little thing we see here, we got Dempsey. I can't exactly point out where he's at per se. It could, like I said, this might again be part of the new map. I'm gonna keep saying that because, you know, we don't know what's gonna be part of the new map. We don't know what they're doing with this new map yet. So yeah, I'm just gonna say it's part of the new map. I can't really point out any structures in here that I'm familiar with. Green water looks like down here in the corner of the left, the bottom left. So I don't know. I just don't know. Let's go to the next little area here. In the comments, people were saying Shangri-La, and also it could be Buried. The gates are definitely from Shadows of Evil. From what I'm looking at, these are definitely Shadows of Evil's gates. So this is a new structure. This is not from the old maps. This has to be from the newer maps. So this could be deep within the forest. Maybe this is where Pack-a-Punch is. So yeah, it's a possibility. So let's go to the next area. We got Richtofen swinging, like screaming Maxus, and he's swinging an object, and I would say he's swinging a staff. With the way he's holding his arms, he's holding onto a long structure. So he's holding a staff. He has to be holding a staff. And that's my honest opinion. There's always room to be wrong, guys. There's always room to be wrong. But I'm seeing when it looks like he's just swinging a staff, in my opinion. I'm trying to watch it in slow motion myself, but it looks like he's swinging a staff. I'm going to play it in slow motion here for you guys, and you guys tell me if he's swinging a staff or what you think. So let's go to the next little area here. I think it shows up somewhere in the corner, not actual gameplay footage, but you can see they're looking off at an explosion, what looks to be, in my opinion, in space. Kind of get like the star structures on the corners of the screen. A huge explosion of blue, so possibly an explosion of 115 from the looks of it. And this is where this is towards the end of the trailer where Dempsey says,
"We'll fight side by side, back to back, even if it's for the last time."
This is actually a really cool shot. I really like this. This is most definitely, considering it says not real actual gameplay footage in the corner of the screen, I believe. It does say that. So this is probably not part of a cutscene at the end or the beginning. If I were to say it's from a cutscene, I would say it would be from the beginning, and we get knocked out and transported to a place of inside our minds, and that would back up the theory that I have of us going to Kino and other random original places from previous maps in our minds. And that would be really cool to bring back the maps in our minds rather than remastering that maps, so we can visit all the maps in one game. Because remember back when we were doing Transit, the Navcar table stuff, which was in the end just, you know, linking, not linking the maps together so we can teleport from one map to another, but rather it was us being able to like link a whole bigger Easter egg. So which it was bad, but that might be their new take on it, to like bring all the maps together in one DLC and one map. So that'd be really cool. And then we have the Revelations title here, and this is where we'd end the video, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little breakdown. It wasn't a complete in-depth breakdown like most people do, and I'm sorry about that, but this is what I'm doing, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have anything you would like to say about this trailer, or what you would like to say about this breakdown, your thoughts, your opinions, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will read it, and I'll do a video on it probably if it's good enough. So yeah, I'm probably definitely gonna do like a complete video on what I think Revelations is going to be. So stay tuned for that video in the coming days. Tomorrow is my birthday, guys, and I would be pretty happy if whoever stayed long enough to hear this. I'd be pretty happy if you guys give me a like, and that'd be awesome. Share this with your friends as well if you'd like. You know, that'd be awesome. You know, for my birthday, I get like 10 likes on this video. Just 10. That's all I'm asking for. 10 likes. Not a lot. Not too much. Not too many. So yeah, and this will be the end of the video, guys. This has been Double S, and I appreciate you guys for watching this and staying tuned. So until next time, hopefully it might be tomorrow. I will see you then. Peace.